All right, we're going to begin with a look around the region. On the left-hand side of the screen here, the Fargo area, including the view from Luther Family Ford in South Fargo at I-29 and 32nd Avenue. Things are snowy, a little bit of reduced visibility here. You can see the side streets a little greasier than the interstates, which have been treated well by our DOT crews. But look at the horizontal flakes flying out at the location at I-29 and exit 1 and the Dakota Magic Casino. There really reduced visibilities in Richland County, and Grand Forks pretty quiet, and it's quieter still from the view provided by Home of Economy in Grand Forks and Devils Lake. Here's a look then at your forecast. First and foremost, the timeline for tonight. Snow, moderate at times from the valley and points east, will continue to combine with increasing winds through the valley. For some in North Dakota and the valley, 50-mile-per-hour gusts across Minnesota, greater than 40 miles per hour in a few places. Then that lasts into the Friday morning time frame. So it'll impact your overnight travel and your first thing in the morning travel with very slippery roads. Right now things are wet and temperatures still near freezing. That's going to ice up, and it's going to be pretty tricky. Plus, we have that potential for some areas of blizzard conditions. Heading into Friday afternoon, things quiet down. Hour-by-hour forecast shows this evening snow mainly focused in the Red River Valley counties of Minnesota and North Dakota and the Southern Valley, where things will be more prolonged and a little heavier. The gustiest winds will remain out to the west, so this storm system really is going to be just wind from here on out for our westernmost counties. But the snow passing showers will continue in northwest Minnesota, the Central Valley, but the Southern Valley here into Lakes Country and points east. Notice out towards St. Cloud and the Twin Cities, heavier bands of snow. Significant snow totals there, 6 to 10 inches for some of them. For us, we're going to have periods of snow along with very gusty winds right into your morning. We start out with temperatures that'll be near 30, but it's going to continue to drop from there. So an icy drive to work. Finally, the snow starts to exit our viewing area, but the wind sticks around as temperatures fall into the teens by the mid-afternoon. And here's a look at that snowfall potential. Again, 1 to 5 hit and miss areas. Could see a little bit more. 2 or so is what I'm thinking for Fargo. Remember, we have a few tenths on the ground already. It's going to last all night, 3 to 6 down in portions of the Sisseton Hills and central and southern Minnesota. Here's a look at that radar. A heavier band not far from the FM area, and it's a closer view now. Sisseton Hills here has an enhancement thanks to those elevated hills as we look off into the I-29 corridor. Here's that Dakota Magic Casino view, and it's white out there in Richland County. Well, windy conditions and western parts of Clay County seeing snow showers, as is the Grand Forks area just to the north of you, but it's a little lighter, although this can be deceiving. The farther we get away from the radar, it has a harder time picking up those snowflakes that are making their way down to the ground. Winds are gustiest out to the west, still over 60 miles per hour in the western Dakotas. Now, some of this strong wind will be migrating its way into the Red River Valley, but the trees of Minnesota will slow some of those gusts a little bit. It is a first alert weather day for the rest of the day today and your day tomorrow as our wind continues. Current conditions out at Hector International, 32 on the thermometer. Moorhead, you have 34 degrees. Winds are 21 miles per hour, and for the time being, not as gusty as they've been, but that will change. Tomorrow morning, flakes continue to fly. Wind blows gusting over 40 miles per hour all day long. Temperatures fall after those morning temperatures into the teens by the time we get to your evening planner. Hometown forecast shows a lot of teens and low 20s for the 3 o'clock hour with gusty winds over 40 miles per hour, but the flakes should be gone. And this guy must have listened to the Valley News Live First Alert Storm Team forecast. He's gathering his nuts, preparing for some nasty weather. Then as we go into the weekend, it gets breezy Saturday. We stay quiet. Temperatures in the 20s are above average, and that's where we will be next week. We're monitoring the system after Martin Luther King Jr. Day on Monday. Looks like a few flakes on Tuesday, but not as bad as this one.